Hey guys, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the best melee build in Shadovia, so let's get straight into this. This is kind of a half and half build. This has very good magic damage and this has insane melee damage, but I will do a melee build that is completely melee by itself in another video, but for now, this is probably one of the best builds in the game. So let's get straight into this. So today I'm going to be showing you a build with Irritants. This is one of the best weapons in the game currently. It has probably the best magic damage and some of the best melee damage that I've seen so far in this game. Now, obviously you have the Wicked Dagger, which is also incredibly good. This does around like 300 per hit. You can make speed builds with this as well as some melee builds, but again, it isn't the best for like fighting bosses or anything because it has a backstab and like that does 1,000 damage, but then after that you kind of just have to do single hits, and it's not very good. And another very good melee weapon is getting the katanas, getting the divine katana, which is the best melee weapon in the game. I think it does around 1,000 per hit if you have it at 5-star max level. But for now, I'm going to be showing you a melee build that if you guys don't have that katana, then you could use this. So I'm going to get it up to the graveyard. For some reason, I have less jumps. I think it's because I don't have a ranged cape on. Let me just put on the ranged cape real quick. Yeah. So, once we get up here, we have a graveyard. And let me just show you how good this thing is. Now, this build is comprised of Alchemist Cap, which I believe you could get by completing a quest that has to do with an alchemist. I'll put it in the comments below. I actually forgot. Or if somebody can tell me where to get this, because I completely forgot. I kind of just had this in my inventory at one point. And you need the Wanwood robes or the Darkseed robes, whichever one you want to use. From testing it, I found that the Wanwood robes is better. You get this by completing the quest line, the princess's quest line to Vermilion. And I explained how to do that in my last video. It gives you these OP items that are essential for most of these builds. The next item to have is the Saint's Tome. And to be honest, this isn't really necessary. I would probably do the Arm Bracer instead. Because first of all, this is really only used for shield, and it's not that good, to be honest with you. So yeah, definitely use the Arm Bracer. This does armor pierce and gives some defense as well. It's very good. And, let me just see. Yeah, no, never mind. So, you definitely want to equip the negative skeleton mask, which you can get from the graveyards. If you have you get this from the rewards, and this is very good because it gives more attack power, which is crazy good because I saw that this dude just gives like plus 400 damage on it. It's crazy. You can also use the Panic Ring. I believe this is from one of the quests in the desert area. I think it's Slaughter's quest, where you have to kill Anubis, I believe. Could be wrong about that, but and the Medal of Courage, which isn't essential. I kind of just use it for not only the health but the stun time, because getting the more health is just kind of combating what the minus 20% defense does. Just gives you more health, which you kind of want. So let's get into showcasing the build. So as you can see, I'm going to do some magic damage here. And magic damage here using this item does around 1,000 damage if I could get it. So using the magic on this, 1,228 per tick on enemies. And on bosses, like on the Doombringer demon, this pretty much shreds their health. Absolutely shreds their health. And basically, Doombringer just shreds a quarter of his health, and he's level 45. It's incredibly good, as well as the melee on this. Incredibly good. And okay, well we almost just traded, but it's incredibly good. You could definitely cheese some bosses. You don't have to go close range, as the magic damage while using this build kind of does sort of carry it in a way. But still, it does 500 damage per hit on melee, which is incredibly good, and it definitely balances out with some of the magic. Not the best build in the world, but it certainly is probably one of the best builds in the game right now. definitely not the best. I think the best either is a yin and yang build, which I'm going to do in my next video, which is going to be the best gun build, and I can't wait to do that. It's going to be some time before I get to that, but for now, I think this is an extremely good build for bosses and for other things. Now, if you don't want to use, like, this gives 20% attack speed, I guess you could use it, but if you don't want to use the negative skull, then use a good accessory that you have on you, like something like, I don't know, even the skeleton mask, which actually gives more health, which would be good for you as well, or even the tiara, which is probably just for the health. I don't know if you guys would have summoned things at this point, but just use something else that would help you. So yeah, so that's pretty much the build. It's very good just for taking out big bunches of enemies. It's also extremely good for bosses at a range. If you go close range, probably take stuff that's probably more useful for health. But if not, then yeah, if you want more damage, then definitely put on the negative skeleton mask. So if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.